person who cares for someone in their life.
The person who needs care could be a family member or a friend. They could need physical or mental support and might not live with the young carer.
We often have extra challenges to overcome than other young people.
There's a lot of emotional, practical support needed on a daily basis. Just depends on the needs of that day.
Before I was a young carer, I was with friends all the time. After, it was just really difficult to make the time to go out with friends.
Studying's kind of pushed away, and social life, well, it's not really something I would even think about, honestly.
I never found out about it until last year, about what a young carer was or what a young carer does. But it turns out I had been a young carer for quite a few years.
Education is a big part of our lives and is often also one of the biggest challenges.
Some schools are understanding with lunchtime groups or a dedicated teacher that champions young carers, but that's not always the case.
After Mila's diagnosis, I found it really difficult to focus on exams and studying.
Sometimes in the morning the taxi is late to pick up my wee sister, which means I'm late for school, and I don't really want to tell my teachers why I'm late.
Teachers don't know what actually happens and they just assume things. Like, I have issues, maybe I'm out with my mum one night and homework's been the next day. It's not going to get done on time.
Sometimes with schoolwork you can need that extra help and support, and sometimes you don't actually get the help and support you need.
We need to feel comfortable to say that we are a young carer, and staff need to be upskilled in supporting us.
Not only in schools, but everyone in society needs to know who young carers are and how best to support them. We need to be more visible.
In my culture, it's really not a thing. Like, it's just seen as something you have to do because it's your family. So I definitely think that there needs to be more exposure about it.
Some days it's like you feel like there's no one to talk to. You feel like there's just no one that you can turn to for advice. There needs to be more awareness in school, some lessons on what a young carer is and, helping to find other young carers.
They need to be educated on what a young carer is, because they don't understand that a young carer is different things. It's not just one set thing you do.
Having a break from our caring role is really important.
It lets us do the things that we want to do as young people and recharge.
We need to have short breaks and respite for both young carers and young adult carers.
Looking after and living with someone who has autism can maybe feel like a full-time job.
You wake up and then you think, well, I need to do this again, and sometimes you just feel exhausted.
Physical impact. I've had back pain because of some caring duties, but however, it's just something that you just get used to and you just continue on with it.
You just really want a break, and it's really difficult to get that sometimes.
Finances are hard, money is really tight because of both my mum and my sister not being able to work. We have to rely on benefits. Trying to survive off that is just really difficult.
It's really hard to get respite and support because if you live in a rural area, there's not as many places to offer it and you have to travel further.
Growing up is different for young carers, but we are the same as other young people. We deserve the same opportunities, but we may need extra support to help achieve our full potential.
Some people don't realise how much things we do miss out on. I think young carers should be acknowledged and recognise us as individuals who need more time to ourselves and be able to be around other young carers.
I found it really liberating almost that there were people who could understand what I was going through and provide support for me.
I think to bring light to young carers, just so we know that it's there if we need the support.